Hello, my name is Hans George Campbell. Today I will be installing a Buddha 20-year anniversary edition IDE controller into one of my Commodore Amiga 2000 computers. I will also be installing a compact flash adapter. Okay, this here is the box that the 20th anniversary Buddha IDE comes in. Pretty nice little box. Okay. Quality product, manufactured in Germany, full 2-year warranty, technical support, wiki covering both software and hardware, free driver download, physical media not supplied, email support in English and German. So apparently this is a German product. And then there's the, well, I'm trying to keep it centered in the camera, but there's the label on the box. Alrighty, so let's open her up. And I'm trying to keep it, centered so you can see what's in there. Okay. Okay, so in the box we have the instructions. So basically there's nothing on the back. It's just, one page worth of instructions. Okay. And we have the Buddha IDE itself. Okay. And there is the Buddha IDE board with the DOM, which is a disk-on module. This disk-on module contains Workbench 1.3, 2.1, and 3.1. And there's the front of the board. Okay. And there is the rear of the board. Okay. The 20th anniversary Buddha IDE supports both, well, it supports up to 4 IDE devices. Let me put this like this so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, this right here is your primary IDE channel, which supports up to 2 devices. And this is your secondary IDE channel, which supports an additional 2 IDE devices. I don't recommend using the software that's on this disk-only module. And the reason for that, I tried it, and it will prep and format a 1.2 gig hard drive in less than 3 minutes. And to me, that is way too fast. Yes, you heard me right. I think it's too fast. So I don't recommend using the software that comes with this. Plus you have no control over it. The software doesn't really show you what's going on. It just does it, and I don't like that. But luckily, you don't have to use the software that comes with the Buddha IDE. You can use HD tools. Now I've only tried this in Workbench 3.1, so I know it works. And the Buddha IDE, the computer sees this as a SCSI card. I don't know why, even though it's an IDE card. HD Tools sees this device as a SCSI controller, and it sees the devices plugged, well, the devices plugged into it as SCSI devices. Okay, and we'll get more into that when we're sitting in front of my Amiga 2000, and I'll show you how to prep and format a hard drive, as well as how to prep and format a compact flash card. Okay, if you notice, there's a jumper right here. You need to remove that jumper when you're not using this disk on module, this DOM here. This jumper is only if you're using something like this. Remove it. If you don't remove that and you're using ribbon cables with your devices plugged into the 40-pin ribbon cables, you will damage the board and whatever is plugged into it. So word of warning, remove these jumpers. In fact, don't use the DOM. That's what I recommend. Don't use the software that's on the DOM. Okay, so just go ahead and unplug this jumper and just leave it off. This way you don't have to worry about it. Now your hard drive LED connection is right here, and the center pin is positive on this. The outer pins are your negative. So apparently you're supposed to use like a dual color LED. You know, the kind of LED that has 3 pins. I think that's what you're supposed to plug into this. But if you're just using just the one LED cable that's inside your Amiga computer, then make sure that the red wire goes to the center pin. Okay? And it should work just fine. Okay, that's the Buddha IDE controller. So let me show you my compact flash adapter that I'm going to be using with this. Okay, there's that. Okay, this is the compact flash adapter that I'm going to be using with this. These are very hard to come by. But yeah. You can use it either in the drive bay, or it comes with this this thing here. You can screw it on and just use it in one of your slots in the back, the rear of the computer. I'm going to be installing this into a 3.5 to 5 inch adapter, because I want to have easy access to this. Anyway, that is what I'm going to be installing in my Amiga 2000. Okay, it's a compact flash adapter. I think it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. Now, if you notice, it has a, I think it's right here. It has a plug-in for an LED. So I may install an LED. I might, remove this part here and take my drill press and drill a little tiny hole right here for like a 3mm LED, so that I know when this is working, because the LED that's on my Amiga 2000, that will come on. It'll come on when I'm actually using the hard drive, the internal hard drive. It won't come on when I'm actually using the compact flash. So, and I want to be able to see access to the compact flash. So, I think I will drill a little tiny hole here and install a 3mm LED. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I got this off of eBay for about, I think I paid $28 for it. And this is very high quality. It's made out of metal. It's pretty high quality. Comes with, your manual, your book. Comes with a book, manual with it. Okay, so there's that. anyway, that's that. In case you want to get one of these off of eBay. Okay. Next we have, okay, this is the 5¼ inch adapter that I'm going to be using. It's got a satin black faceplate, and it's pretty nice. You know, it's good quality. It's metal. Yeah, it's good quality. So this is what I'm going to be using with that compact flash adapter. And then the compact flash cards that I'm going to be using, I don't like using compact flash cards that are larger than 512 megabytes. I usually use 128 megabyte, 256 megabyte, and 512 megabyte. This one here is, I think, a 256 megabyte. Yeah. Now this one, as soon as I format my hard drive and all the software and all my games and snapshot the windows and the icons just the way I like them and have the hard drive completely set up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up the hard drive onto this compact flash card, and then I'm going to label the compact flash, and I'll put this away in a safe place. So this way, if I ever need to set up my hard drive again, I just format the hard drive and stick the compact flash card in and copy the contents of this over to the hard drive, and it's set up. Because it takes days to set up my hard drive, to install all my software and to set up, snapshot all the windows and the icons and everything. It takes a long time to do all that, and I actually hate doing it. I mean, it's just so time consuming. So after I do it, I'm going to be making a backup copy on this compact flash, and I'll be able to just copy the contents back over to a fresh hard drive, and I think that's a smart move. Okay, after talking to Jens at Individual Computers, I found out a few more details about the 20th Anniversary Buddha IDE Controller. If you are using hard drives and compact flash cards that are 4 gigabytes or less, you do not have to use the software that is on the DOM. Just use HD Tools in Workbench to prep and partition the drives. Also, you do not need to worry about the device driver because it is already in the firmware. If you plan to use hard drives and compact flash cards larger than 4 gigabytes, then you will need to use the software on the DOM to prep and partition those drives. If you plan to use a CD-ROM drive or a ZIP 100 drive, you will need to install and use the older Buddha IDE software, which is also included on the DOM. IDE hard drives and compact flash cards do not need to be low-level formatted. Also, you do not need to check them for errors. This was mainly used for checking the platters on older 50-pin SCSI hard drives. Remember, after removing the disk-on module from the Buddha IDE board, also remove the jumper. Okay, this is the compact flash adapter installed in the 3.5 inch to 5.25 inch adapter. And I thought I'd show, what I did. I drilled a hole. Well, I'm trying to get it to where you can see it. But anyway, I drilled a hole right here and installed an amber 3mm LED right there. And I got a compact flash card already installed. And so this is set up. It's ready to go. And yeah, I think this will work out really good in my Amiga 2000. Yeah, I think it'll work out pretty good. Okay, so that's that. Okay, here we are looking at the inside of my Amiga 2000 computer, and I have the Buddha IDE controller installed in the first Zorro 2 slot. Okay, and I have the hard drive cable plugged in right here. And remember, the red wire goes to the center pin, and that's how I have it hooked up. Okay, this is a 1.2 gig hard drive, quantum hard drive, and I have it going to the primary port, which is this port right here. Okay, and then my compact flash adapter, it's going to IDE port 2. Okay, so that should work pretty good. And this is my Commodore 68030 processor accelerator board. It speeds things up quite a bit. And this is a TIAC disk drive. It's a PC disk drive that's compatible with the Amiga computer. So, and the reason why I installed that because it has a black faceplate. And the 3.5 inch to 5 1/4 inch adapter that I have the compact flash adapter in, it also has a black faceplate. And so everything matches really good. As you can tell, this Amiga 2000, in fact, all of my Amiga 2000 computers are very clean. They're like almost new on the inside. The battery has never leaked, and I unsoldered the battery and removed it before it leaked. So the boards on all of my Amiga 2000 computers are perfect. This board right here is Commodore's Flicker Fixer Scan Doubler board, the Amber board. That's what that board is. So I can hook up an LCD monitor. Yeah. This way, when I record the videos on this HD video camera, you won't see the scan lines and the flickering and stuff that you would see from the CRT monitor, which I normally have attached to my Amiga 2000s. But because I'm going to be using this Amiga 2000 mainly for recording videos about me doing stuff software related on this Amiga 2000, I figure, well, okay, I want to have an LCD hooked up to this so that it looks really clear on the camera. So stay tuned for these videos. I got a lot of videos coming up, Amiga related videos, both hardware and software. So subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if you like this video. It really helps me, quite a bit. So anyway, that's the inside of this Amiga 2000 computer. Okay, well, here's the finished Amiga 2000. And as you can see, I've got the compact flash adapter in the 5 1/4 inch drive bay for easy access. And I've got the whole orange and black theme going on here. And I got this custom label right here. And it has, the font on it is black too, so it matches everything. And if you notice, this orange color, it also looks very nice with the beige. It really does. It looks very nice with the beige, and this would normally be khaki color. Okay, these here. Okay, and it would look really good. The orange would look good with the khaki, and it looks good with the khaki and the beige. So the reason why I painted this, the front plastic part of this Amiga 2000, because this was given to me by someone locally, and it didn't work. And what the problem was,
is he had too much fast memory. And so the computer wouldn't boot up with the amount of fast memory that I had installed. So I just removed the memory and, you know, knocked it down to below 8 megabytes, or I think it was around 8 megabytes. And now it works fine. I cleaned it up, I refurbished it. It was a little bit dirty, so I refurbished it. And but the only thing that was wrong with it was the front plastic piece was a little yellowed. It kind of looked like a light urine color. And so I don't believe in retrobrighting. So what I did was I washed and rinsed the case, and let, the plastic piece, I mean, and let it air dry overnight. And then I spray painted. I put a couple of thin coats of this beautiful salmon orange or pastel orange spray paint. It bonds to plastic. It's plastic compatible paint. And as you can see, I think it turned out pretty good. And I've got like 4 of these TAC disk drives with the black faceplates that are Amiga compatible. So I think it looks pretty good. And you can see the LED on the front here, the activity LED for the compact flash. But yeah, that's it for part 1 of the 20th anniversary Buddha IDE controller. In part 2 of this video, I'm going to be showing you how to prep and format the hard drive and the compact flash card. So stay tuned for that. My name is Hans George Campbell, and until next time.